Sometimes you just do this thing, you know? So anyway, what I am asking for is if anybody is so inclined to give donations so I can help my doggo get some help. I don't know why this is doing that. I always forget how to make sure that this isn't an echo chamber. Oh, I know what it is. It's this. Okay. So what I am showing you here is an example of what automation, like true AI automation. I'm not saying that no code, low code. This is an AI automation agency example using localhost. So I am going to do this for another 12 minutes because then I have to take my dog to the vet. And so I am just like going through and debugging. So I'm gonna stop talking out loud because I got to get this done. But I just want you to see what it looks like when you start to apply automation, and the end result of pairing automation in your operating system with LLMs and AI and stuff, and how powerful it is, and why I call it baby AGI. I don't know if I can debug this before I got to go, but also I am no longer going to sit through boring interviews where I know I'm going to fail, because I have become very reliant on using AI for coding stuff. So yeah, like it's basically a Viking funeral. I don't want to go through interviews anymore because this is more fun anyway. And if I stop to go brush up on interview skills for like specific stuff that people need, you know, like that, those are turning out to be like very temporary situations, and then I'm just like in the same boat again. So this is me like making my effort to switch into my own vendor capacity. So right now I do work as a contractor, but I am switching to vendor, and I am getting leeway in government contracts. So pretty soon those will be what I focus on. But right now I'm going to make this stuff so that I can populate lead magnets for doctors, lawyers, roofers, contractors, and electricians specifically. I'm looking for 20. And yeah, if you're interested, please go to elpaso.ai and you can find out more there. And now I have 11 minutes to get as far as I can before I got to go take actually all 3 dogs need something today. But my dog has a mass and they're benign, but it's like by her little sausage tail and she can't sit. So, or it's hard for her to sit, and she's had them removed before, and I've put her into hyperbaric chambers and stuff, but those actually exacerbate masses more. So I can't do that anymore, but it's better to just get it removed before it grows and it like continues to hinder her back legs ability to stand up easily. It's my Doberman service dog. All right. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm just gonna screen share. I doubt anybody's watching this anyway. Mostly it is just to show you AI automation, and the real automation, you'll probably see it at the end. If it doesn't work in the next 10 minutes, I will come back and record again later, but probably on TikTok because there's just more reach there. Maybe both. Won't kill my do both. And so all I know is that this didn't work. So sometimes I do talk to myself. Maybe I will keep talking. Okay. Well, this prints out. So what does this do? This is actually taking everything that I know about SEO, GEO, and I have automated it so that I can very quickly and easily be able to produce quality results as lead magnets for paying businesses. This is my way of giving to the local community, helping small businesses be self-sustaining by helping them find qualified leads in new ways, because the way that we use the internet is changing. And here's an example of what the automation looks like. So all the pages, like I have like 100 websites ready to go. So they all have this. So right now I'm populating the news. And so there's like so many different ones. So for example, here is one for roofers. All of this was done with automation. And yeah, so like right now I'm going to populate these so that as the blog posts start putting up information, I can just release this once into probably a Lambda function in the cloud or an EC2 instance in AWS, and then it can continually put quality information. I am testing the LLMs, but for example, this right here, this description of the website was created using an LLM and APIs and automation through my operating system. So you can see over here on the right hand side, like I'm doing everything through the command line interface. I'm not sitting here trying to get this to work with the interface that you chat with ChatGPT for. And if you are interested in being one of the smart people that signs up first, go to elpaso.ai, fill out this form. My team and I will receive this. And I can guarantee you, I have a team here. You can see, I can't show you their names because that's not really fair, but I have 2 more on my team. So see, like here is where we are automating our prospects already. So this is the situation. I don't think that anybody can outdo this. It also has a ton of cybersecurity. So what this means for you, if you're one of these smaller businesses, it means that you can benefit from being the first in line to start gleaning the benefits of AI automation applied real time with metrics. And the other thing, I guess this turned into a sales pitch more than a coding session, but the other thing I can show you is if you are curious about what all this is, I do have, this is free, school.com prompt engineering. I just reopened it. I am now at 20 members. Like I said, it's free. I will be doing webcasts very soon for people that have questions but don't want to sign up for this or aren't ready to pay yet. I can tell you though that 2 months ago, I was looking for, I found a couple free clients to test out all of my tests that I run at agi.kitchen with. So here are all my tests, and here is an example of some of the successful tests. And I guess you can see it. Well, you can kind of see it here on the bottom right hand side, but even more importantly, right over the last year, I have been applying this stuff that I got out of ChatGPT. Like this is when I printed it out, but I had been testing a lot of this stuff, including like applying data. I had been testing the application of data science and AI automation and LLMs to my 20 plus years in web development. And I have a really concrete product. My senior thesis at CU Boulder was on the effects of post-quantum crypto on the Bitcoin blockchain. So that's all to say that the cybersecurity that I put behind this keeps you safe from, for example, when people go here and I look for doctor near me. Right? So like if I go here and I see that, oh my gosh, I'm in the map pack. This is something that's very common in the circles, you know, like circles in the SEO space, and now it's called GEO. So we have these that are on the map pack. These are sponsored. This is sponsored. This one's not. So it doesn't even look like he has a website. Let's say this one. He probably does, but it's probably not listed here. So he has a website. Right. All I do is I use HARPA. And then I can just see right here. I go over here, SEO, and then let's see, get all his keywords, or her, whomever this is. And then I don't have to do a lot of the stuff I used to have to do. And then that, like all of the ins and outs of what used to keep what is keeping some traditional SEO companies afloat. This is so easy. There are so many programs that can do this. This is a free one. There's so many different ways to outrank people now. But the way that I am making these pages makes it really hard to do stuff like that. So if I go to here, All right, then I try to extract the same thing from one of my websites. Keyword, where is it? Keyword cluster, SEO, something with the keywords. It's like it was like 4 a.m. when I woke up today, and it's 6 a.m. right now. SEO audit, extract SEO keywords. So I set it up in just a way that it is taking some of this stuff, right? It took the stuff on this from this one, but it doesn't outrank all the other stuff over here. And the majority of the content that might matter might be over here. So when someone goes to this page, it still leads back to these. And there's so much more under the hood with this that is done through the data structures and the data typing and the way that AI engines are reading data and the way that images are being picked up and video is being picked up by AI search engines, not to mention the fact that traffic is no longer generated just by Google. It is also moving over to TikTok, which is why I am moving myself over to there too. YouTube's going to become secondary very soon. And if we look at our social media, I suppose this is where I'm posting. Yeah, I'm posting. I am posting on TikTok at Elsa Velaz, ELSA VELAZ. So TikTok.com at Echo Lima Sam Alpha Victor Echo Lima Alpha Zulu. All right. Now it's 7 a.m. However, I'm going to try to fix it. I'm going to spend 2 more minutes on this and I'm going to try to figure out why doesn't it find that file. So in my headline, I primed my GPT-4o to do this. It doesn't just do that. So I'm going to ask it to, so I'm going to go to my headline automations. And so if you're going to tell me that I don't know how to code and that I'm just relying on AI, I'm going to laugh in your face because this is beyond coding. You also have to really understand systems and algorithms and all this. So let's see if that made it work. I do have to be on time. Oh, nice. Okay, so see, it's working. So then now we just import CSV. Is this where I need to import CSV? I didn't read the thing all the way. This can look really annoying. Trust me, it can. News app. So I need to go back to news app. I have too many of these open right here. News app. So I'm moving these. And I don't necessarily follow the traditional ways of setting up environments because I couldn't care less. CSV. That's probably one of the things that might aggravate some of the people that I've had to work with. But the skill has become invaluable because lately the majority of unable to obtain driver for Chrome. Okay, so it should have found it with the OS because I am importing the OS. I am importing the location for Chrome driver this way. And am I calling Chrome driver over here? I don't think I am. So it should have found my Chrome driver. Able to obtain driver for Chrome. So I do have the Chrome driver in here, right? Yeah, it's right here. All right, so then let's oh, you know what? I think it's because it's looking for, is it looking for this full address? It would be strange if it is, but it might be. Localhost automation. So let's go back to news app. And actually it should be in, yeah, so I need to close a lot of these windows. So which one is actually calling Chrome driver? Current directory. I think this is where it's not the correct path. Import I know you can use breakpoints, but this lets me step through in a lot easier. Maybe I should start using breakpoints more. Okay, so it doesn't even let me get to that part. Get Chrome. Oh, it actually doesn't even run this. That kind of probably helps explain it. Am I actually ever getting the Chrome driver path? Doesn't look like I am. Chrome driver. I just want this to work before I go. Chrome driver path, easy path. So this one is not even calling Chrome driver? Init web driver? Maybe it's not even initializing this. Scrape headlines. And I did do this differently. I did set up the root to be, localhost automation. I think this needs that also. Let's see if that's what it was. Nope. Let's just stop right there and let's just see what we can determine. So I like to just like put it in there again. And yeah, that's annoying that that's printing, but I need to be on time for this thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy all of this and just dump it in there. And then I'm going to copy all of this and dump it in there. And that is why I don't want to sit through interviews. I'm dyslexic, like it's annoying. So then we have news app, and what else do we need? Collect info, maybe. I don't think collect info needs, oh, it does need the web driver. Oh, it's this, duh. Okay, so service equals path to Chrome driver. So I'm gonna put this, I don't know if you actually need this in every file, and I try to turn it into a class. I'll come back and clean that up later. But right now, what we need is, I believe right here, I'm gonna use code cursor to figure that out real quick. And then Chrome driver is, how do I set this path? Chrome driver is in this directory. And it's set to root, which I know I can tell because of this. I'm gonna add this so that it knows that that's already in there. I think it's just supposed to say Chrome driver. Yeah, see, like project root and Chrome driver. Okay, I think this is what will make it work. Service equals service. So we put this in here. And see, I don't spend hours. Well, I shouldn't spend hours anyway, but I think that will make it work. And then here's the example of the kinds of stuff that I get to do now when I take on contracts. So then OS and collect info and news app, do they all have import OS? So that's why I try to turn these into classes, because then you're like going back and doing a lot of this stuff over and over. I don't know if I need this, but I would rather just import it and not need it than be like looking for one thing at a time. It's annoying. It'll get dithered out anyway. But because I'm not doing anything crazy other than, oh my God, browser path, get info, web driver. Because I need to put this in the other Chrome driver, I think. The other place where we're looking for the Chrome driver. Chrome driver. Where else am I looking for the Chrome driver? I should only be looking for it in one place. I should only be looking for it. Oh, I probably also need it here. So it looks like it should have already known this. That doesn't look like it's wrong. This is kind of weird. Oh, look, see? You have to create a new Chrome driver. All right, I'm just going to do what I did over there. Oh, services right here. Like it's already in there. Oh my God, like this is too much. Okay, so, but I think it's here where the error is happening. And I think if I wasn't dyslexic, it would be not as hard for me. But dyslexia has always been a blessing in disguise. That thing is stuck. When I do the YouTube lives also, it gets everything stuck. So I'm just going to paste that in here. And then this, and then I don't have to tell it. I can't even tell like which page. Collect info. So it's actually airing on collect info. I hope that's the one I put in here. Is it collect info? No, I didn't. Okay. So let's put in here collect info. It's actually airing out on collect info. So this is the one that's not written correctly, but who knows if it even ever gets over there. So we're going to put this over here. And then while it prints that out, I am going to remove all of the print statements that are showing every single thing that's coming out of here. Collect info, print result. So it's going to print maybe like one. Okay, that makes sense that it's looking for it in the localhost. In the project root directory. So I'm going to take a screenshot of, well, and actually, I actually have found it to be just the same whether I take a screenshot of the graphical way of looking at it, or if I take or if I print out LSA everything that's in there, ls-a. So we're looking for localhost automation, and this is where it should be looking for the Chrome driver. And I had asked it actually, like, I don't want to install a Chrome driver in the root. And so I would rather, because I'm dyslexic, okay, I'm not trying to use it as a crutch, but because of that, I'd rather it print out, and these are part of the instructions that I put into my GPT's memory, just print them out, because it takes me like 2 hours to figure out, like, if it, for example, if it just printed this out, it would be really hard for me to understand the place inside of all these lines where it goes. Not because I don't understand the flow of the code, but because I can't read it that way. That's why it's called a disability. Legions, content creation. So collect info.py. Collect info. Excuse me. Excuse me. Actually, if it tries to print the whole thing, I don't want it to print the whole thing. And just print a little bit. And then so then for here, like what's the, I forget, I think it's 800. I don't know. Oh, did it like take away the? It did. I had already put I think a domain in there. All right. That's annoying when it does that. I need to prime it better. What is typically the localhost port? Okay, so then ingest headlines, automation. Maybe I have the, yeah, here's the thing. So here's the URL. It wasn't necessary to put it through twice, that's fine. Oh, because I'm not passing in the ingest headlines URL. Whatever, I'll fix that later. I just wanted to actually start doing something. It's a little bit annoying that it doesn't just. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is called localhost. Usually I'll use 8,000 because the number 8 is great. Driver.get 8,000. You can, there's so many different ways to do this. Oh, this is just making sure that it works. All right, so let's see if that fixed it. If not, I gotta do this again later because. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Oh, okay. So then now I have to authorize this. So now actually we did get past that part, and then I just have to authorize this. I forget how to do that. How do I authorize this? I totally forget how to do this. I haven't done this in about a year. But I know that you have to set something in you have to change the permission somehow. Open the system preferences. And it's actually system settings. Click on security and privacy. Security. It's actually privacy and security. And then go to the general tab. I do not see where Chrome driver was blocked. I see where OBS was dropped. I wonder if it thinks that that OBS is that. See right here. Is this the same thing? So I don't see Chrome driver anywhere else. Renders, HomeKit, focus, screen time, advertising, profiles, file vault. I think it is OBS, but let's make sure because it doesn't say Chrome. So I think I'm gonna have to do the command line. Oh, allow anyway. Duh. Okay, allow anyway. Okay, so that's what I had to do. Just like rerun it. Okay, and then copy this code. Then we go back to our command line and put this in here. So we do have this. We did the single settings. Anyway, Okay, so I need to change the permissions because that's going to be annoying to have to do that. So use change mod. So then let's run it again. All right, so I feel like I'm stuck in a loop because this should have already done that. And let's see, system settings, security, see it keeps. Maybe I'm supposed to click open. Duh, okay. Um, if it still does that, so it did go through. I have the wrong binary path. File the wrong Chrome driver. So I have the wrong Chrome driver and I better get going. So, what would you do? You would fix it, huh? Yeah, you would fix it. You would fix it because it's so close to getting fixed. All right, so let's just see what it says. It's probably going to tell me to install a different Chrome driver. And then I'm going to have to like go back to all these instructions. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to have to match your Chrome driver. Oh, because I have to change my Chrome version. Chrome will check for updates and install them. Okay, finish update. Chrome is out of date. And I actually do have to use. Why doesn't it just finish the update? Help. Help about Google Chrome. Updating Chrome. So I did do this earlier. I don't know why it's not installing. The other solution would be to not, but I should finish this update anyway. Okay, so I don't know why it keeps getting stuck like that. It's been doing this for some days. And last time I changed this, it totally broke everything. And I had to wipe all my laptops when I tried to do the other install. But let's just fix it now. And that's why it's important to save the Chrome driver so that you can always. Okay. So yeah, I don't want to install the old Chrome driver version because then you're stuck with something that you're gonna have to fix soon anyway. Where's the force quit thing? So maybe if I force quit any Chrome instances.